The stone accent walls in our bathroom look amazing. If it doesn't look great, I don't care anymore. But we are stuck on paint colors. Mix these two.
We're not mixing anything, no.
Why?
Because you're gonna make a poo brown. No one's gonna like that.
It's a bathroom. Yeah, that's what it's for. Getting in the mood, right? And our fixtures aren't fitting. If it's hitting the stone, this could be bad. Honestly, I just want to be done. It's been 83 years. And be able to sit back and enjoy what we built.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
Good morning, guys. We are motivated. Let's get this house done. Let's move in. Let's move on, for real. We have been spending so much time this week doing grout, stone. Brandon has been painting the trim. Everything is like slowly coming together, and it's just that last like 5% of the work that takes so much time. We're so close. Feeling very springy. Woo! All right. Last time we're noticing a bunch of cracks the day after we installed all of the mortar. And so we did like a skim coat on top of the grout, and I think it worked.
Yeah, looks like pretty much everywhere we did the second coat, there's no cracks. We're gonna mix up some mortar. We're gonna put a second coat on the cracks over there, try and finish this all the way to the ceiling. We'll put a second coat on some of the cracks here. Hopefully tomorrow we will be completely done with mortar, which will be very nice because it is a tough job. And it's anything that's like concrete or tile or any of that, you know, where you mix things together and then it becomes like solid and permanent. It's not like drywall. Like drywall, you put the mud on and then you come back later after it's dry and you sand it. And if you really want to, you can just sand it all the way off, everything that you put on, and start over again. With mortar, I guess you could do that. You could like chip the rocks off and chip all the mortar off and start over again, but you really don't want to. And when you're doing, the grouting with the mortar, it's also very difficult because it's going to be solid and permanent after it cures. So a lot of pressure and a lot of like anxiety to try and like make it turn out nice. So that part I'm going to be happy when we are done with it, but it's going pretty well. And I'm pretty excited to get all of this done. Hopefully tomorrow will be the last day.
In today's day and age, it is so easy to feel overwhelmed and inundated with all the health information out there, especially about probiotics and prebiotics. But there is one thing that sets Seed apart, and that is its delivery method. And today's video is sponsored by Seed. If you've ever taken probiotics before and feel like they haven't worked, it's probably because they were digested and broken down before they got to your colon, which TMI is where they're the most effective. But with Seed's capsule-in-capsule technology, there's an outer capsule and an inner capsule, ensuring that the inner capsule makes its way all the way to your colon with live bacteria. Most probiotics die during digestion because they have to fight stomach acid, digestive enzymes, and bile salts. But Seed's DSO1 stays viable. The prebiotic outer capsule serves as a barrier to oxygen, moisture, and heat so that the probiotic inner capsule can make it to your colon alive. Maintaining good gut health is so important and affects the entire rest of your body. And for me personally, I was really looking for something that was safe to take while pregnant and breastfeeding, and Seed fits the bill. Seed has been amazing and we absolutely love it. If you haven't tried out Seed, now is the time. If you click our link in the description below, you can try Seed's DSO1 Daily Synbiotic now, and if you use code Trent and Allie at checkout, you'll get 25% off your first month's supply. Thanks again to Seed for sponsoring today's video. so we're trying to match the shower stone, the wall stone, and the walls.
I think the darker, the middle.
The middle one!
Because everything, that's really light.
Yeah.
I think the darker.
Look at the colors next to
Yeah,
it.
so if you turn around, does it complement this, or is it too like separate from this?
I think it brings out like those colors in there. I would do the lightest color last, would be my final. The Bambi. The Bambi would be my final choice.
The problem is like, once you paint all of the walls this color, it will feel darker than it is now, right? And so like, if you paint all of the walls the really dark color, it will feel like it will be really overwhelming. It's easy to like gravitate towards the dark color because I think it's bold and I think it would look really cool, but that's because it's like a little like 6-inch by 2-foot strip. Once like all of the walls are that color and the shower is dark also, I think it might be like too dark. The only thing that I like about the baby fawn color is that it complements the stone.
Does it complement it so much that it's just gonna blend right in?
I mean, you could just go in the middle and then...
Just mix them.
Oh, we could. People mix.
Or just do this one and not, because this is light and this is dark. Just do the middle, the medium.
What if we mix these two?
We're not mixing anything, no.
Why?
Because you're gonna make a poo brown. No one's gonna like that.
It's a bathroom.
Yeah, that's what it's for. It gets you in the mood, right?
No. All right, well, now we have some differing opinions. We've got some more pondering and thinking and decision making to do.
It's been 83 years, and we've been working on this stone the whole time. I'm so exhausted, but we're done. Finito. If it doesn't look great, I don't care anymore.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
Tomorrow, once all this cures, we'll see if there's any hairline cracks that will inevitably come up.
Okay.
And we'll probably do a quick little patch on those. And then I think we're gonna get the mirrors mounted in their holes, because what's gonna happen is our box is gonna mount in here, and then there's gonna be like gaps around all of the stone where the box mounts. And then when you open the mirror to get into the medicine cabinet, you're gonna see all that ugly jaggedness. Okay. So we'll get the mirrors mounted, and then we'll fill that with mortar and then smooth that out when we do the cracks. Mortar.
We're done with grout. It's a beautiful day. I am ready for a snack.
With that, we're gonna let this mortar cure. We'll pick you guys up tomorrow.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love.
What's up, guys, and good morning. We are making so many moves here in the bathroom. We've got our little cottage vibe. It is absolutely killing it. I'm so happy with the way this is all turning out. The wall over here that's gonna go behind the bathtub is looking amazing. Basically all except for a couple tiny little hairline cracks have been covered. This wall is done. We just gotta do some paint and we can install the tub and the faucet. I think we're gonna work on getting our vanity mirrors installed, because those are gonna set into this space and be mounted in there. And then we basically have to grout around the mirror box so that when we pull the mirror open, the medicine box doesn't look all jagged and crappy around the edges. So, I guess first things first, we're gonna pull the mirrors out of the boxes and hopefully get them mounted in these holes, and then we'll mix up some mud, fill the cracks, take care of our little hairline cracks, and then I think we can start moving on to drywall mud.
Show me love, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love. This is all we got.
overkill, but I need to make sure that I get these right.
We're actually going against some manufacturer recommendations on how to install this anyway. So, and because they're not even the same, we got to make sure that it actually hits the backing when we screw it in and that it looks good. And Trent's gonna make it beautiful and safe and secure, but like always, he's also trying to be as detail-oriented as possible.
It's called custom. We're doing a custom install.
That's right. People pay good money for this.
Yeah.
Ooh, it looks good. Oh my gosh. A little tight.
I can't tell exactly.
Oh no. What are we hitting?
I'm gonna cut that drywall. I was just making sure.
Okay. But not stone.
Should just be drywall, yes.
Test fit number 2. If it's hitting the stone, this could be bad.
All right, so the problem I'm running into here is our width is a little tight, and I can trim off this piece of tile backer and this piece of drywall, but this cornerstone right here, we missed the hole by like maybe 1/4 of an inch. Luckily, it's just this little corner piece right here. So probably against all recommendations, I'm going to try and crack or chip this with a chisel.
Oh my gosh, please be careful. Channel your inner Michelangelo. Leonardo da Vinci. How's it feel?
Pretty horrible. I don't know how they do this.
Imagine making hand veins.
No. I cannot.
And like curls in your hair.
Yeah, I don't know how they do that.
It's amazing.
Absolutely mind-blowing.
Did the chiseling work? Trent the Chiseler.
I think it worked.
Okay, looks good. The weather is so foggy and misty and just kind of eerie this morning. It's honestly gorgeous. I was telling Leo, we're in a cloud. We're inside the clouds today. He was loving that. Oh! Hey! How's it going? It looks like we have a special guest for the day. So strong? Man, you make 100 pounds look so easy.
Thank you. You make 10 pounds look really hard.
Go away. My husband, the comedian, everybody. Moment of truth, here goes the install. Let's see if this works. All right. Oh, it's gorgeous. How do you look?
Not very good.
I would beg to differ. Look at this handsome, handsome man.
Thanks.
Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you mine. Show me your soul. Honey, it's way past time. How explicit do I have to be? Need I spell it out before you get it, baby? Show me your soul. Honey, I'll show you mine. I'll show you mine.
Beautiful.
There's the vibe.
I like the vibe. Cottagecore, baby. Hey, hey.
Hey.
How you doing?
Okay, how you doing?
Good, how you doing? Hey, what?
He bought some treats.
Like what? What kind of treats?
What treats did you bring?
I brought donuts.
Donuts? You don't like donuts?
Yeah! I want chocolate.
Okay. Wow.
It's okay.
No new knows best.
It's way past time, it's way past time. You don't spin it up before you get it, baby. Show me your soul.
Just like shots were spraying everywhere. And Brendan's like just going long.
Oh, we were both spraying. Don't let him try and give you a bunch of garbage.
Okay.
Spraying.
Okay. But the net result was, yeah, he had a good day.
We both played terrible.
You were struggling.
Where was this? Where'd you play?
River Road.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But what did you shoot? So what did you shoot?
96.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good score.
Way past time. You don't spin it up before you get it, baby. Show me your soul. Baby, I'll show you. Show me your soul.
Yeah. The casita's coming, don't worry.
I'll show you.
Don't worry, it's gonna be awesome.
For what? The walls?
All the walls.
To go with this,
Yes.
right?
To go with everything.
I don't know why the dark one seems to really jump out at me. It's so, because everything else is so light. I like the contrast of that darker green. It's kind of soothing. I don't want the one on the right, it's too similar. So it'd be those two. Either one, I mean, I could see the light green. So either light green or dark green. I think this is quite relaxing.
You like that?
Yeah,
Lighter
I do.
green?
I think it'll be, I'm getting like that castle feeling.
Good, that's what we're going
Is
for.
that, you going for the castle?
Yeah. King of the castle. King of the castle.
Good water? Can I move this water?
Thanks for coming up and bringing donuts.
My pleasure.
Very nice of you.
Yes, anytime.
You know the way to my heart.
Yes, it's that way.
It's that way. It was so nice of my dad to stop by, bring us a little treat, hang out for a bit. He ended up taking off. He's gonna go do some other errands in the valley today, and we are trying to get as far as we can. Trent has moved on from grout and mortar and is now starting to do some drywall patching. And then hopefully as soon as that's done, we can do a very light sanding and start painting this room. That already looks really good. Not too shabby. Now he's in here.
No matter how hard I try, I cannot get away from drywall mudding. Taping and mudding. Just always coming back to it. But
Follow you for life.
putting the fiber tape on these, holes that I cut out, and basically just forcing some mud in there so that it'll dry kind of nice and flush and flat with the fiber tape. And then after that layer, that really thin layer dries, then I'll come back and do like a little feather coat. Then maybe we can sand that a little bit, and then maybe one more feather coat on each. Should be good. The real challenge is going to be over here by the shower.
Oh. buttercream frosting. Can be whatever kind of frosting you like best.
Basically trying to like fill this like it's a corner bead.
Right.
The only problem is it's not a corner bead. When I try to use the tile as like my straight edge, everywhere that there's a grout line, it makes my knife like dip in.
Yeah.
That's what those dips are right there. And that sucks.
Bloody.
At least.
That guy out there. What's up? Looking good.
Dry overnight.
Okay.
It's not looking good. It looks very bad.
It's the first coat, dude.
I understand that. But
You?
I hate drywall.
He hates drywall. But you also just like are so hard on yourself.
No, I'm hard because I hate the work. The work is aggravating.
Everything you do turns out great. This is the first coat. After the first coat, we'd sand, we skim again. It's gonna look so good when it's done. The beginning, it looks a little rough. For everybody.
No. Just for me. Not for everybody. We got these 3 patches that should be all of the real drywall patches that I have left to do in the house. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to get skim coats on this and that and the one in there. Maybe 2 skim coats, some light sanding, and then these babies will be ready for paint.
So good. I love it. So much space in here. Wow.
Yeah. Just try to push it in like that without pushing the countertop. Feels like there's more space in here now.
So much.
And crammed in here with that thing in the middle of the walkway. I was like, dang, this bathroom's tiny. How are we gonna get a tub in here?
Oh, you got some mortar on your pipes there, eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Who did that, eh?
Well, whoever was gooping the goop. Could have been me, could have been you. This pipe is way too low. So when the drain comes off of here, there has to be a P-trap, and then it has to go into that drain. And you could cut a hole in the bottom of here, and then the P-trap could drop down in there, and then this would work. But it would really eliminate the function of this drawer because the P-trap would be hanging down in there. So probably the only thing I can do is put a 90 or a 45 right here that 45s it up, or 90s it up, and then 90 again. And then my P-trap can come down and then go into the height of that 90. I may even have to rotate the 90 to one side or the other so that it doesn't get too high, so I get it at the perfect height. Either way, we'll make it work. I just Kind of wish I didn't have to do that. I wish I could just throw an adapter, a P-trap adapter on there and connect it to the sink and it'd be good to go, but that is not the way it's gonna work. This side over here, I believe this one has enough space to get a P-trap on there. I am gonna have to cut it back because it's like directly underneath the sink. So I basically just need a P-trap adapter and a P-trap for this one, and we'll be in business. I'm gonna go check our faucets and see if they came with drains. Most of the time the faucet will come with a drain. And then I'll go ahead and get that thrown on there, get it measured, figure out what kind of P-traps we need, or if we need to cut down the faucet tubes or anything like that. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get that stuff, and then maybe while some of the mud is drying before we sand, I'll be able to get some of that stuff assembled. One thing that kind of sucks is we have to paint these walls before we can get the vanity installed, because it's gonna be really hard to get a paintbrush back there. Moving along, we're making progress. We got mirrors. The stonework is essentially done. You wanna know how I know it's actually done? Because I broke the other grout bag just barely trying to squeeze the excess out of it. So if we have to do more grouting, we're gonna need some more grout bags. Things are going pretty well. I'm kind of glad that most of the mortaring is over with, and now we can actually start moving on to plumbing. I feel there's going to be some more mortaring.
With that attitude, probably.
I just feel it in my, we got to do the countertop to the wall, so there's like a little bit more, but
of course.
Hopefully there's no more repairs or fixes or anything like that, but I'm super stoked. We are getting it done. This bathroom is going to be very usable very, very soon, and I'm so excited for that.
Next up is paint.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
So make sure you guys tune in next time. If you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks again to Seed for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in our description to check them out.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.